Hello, it's time for another series. Someone in the comments requested I do a Barbarian build and show myself playing all the way up to... I'm probably going to go to Kurast, that special dungeon in Kurast where you basically get set items and places to get your signets of learning for stats, because that's like the farthest I've gotten so far, and that's around 125. Might do some Duncrag. I can't say that. We'll see. But this episode is going to be me explaining my build, so it'll be kind of short. I'm not really going to... I'll do the fighting next episode. So the Barbarian is pretty simple, and my idea for him is just going to be hit stuff, get defense, and have life drain. We're going to just be a melee smack tank dude. As for stats, I'm pretty much gonna go pure strength. Might pop a little into dexterity and vitality, we'll see, but with pure strength I can up tier my items faster and it just increases my damage, and that's where we're getting all of our damage from. Pure strength all the way. Now for skills, I'm gonna be mainly in Nomad and Earthshaker. Our main skills are going to be Earthquake, which is gonna kill trash and be our AoE. And then we're going to have Thunder Slam, which is an AoE stun, which will help with Earthquake and just crowd control and not dying to annoying things. Gonna get Leap for teleporting, but just 1 point. I'm not gonna get this because I'm only really going to be using Thunder Slam to stun. And then our final skill is going to be Shower of Rocks. This is pretty good for damage, but it also debuffs. Look at all the debuffs down there. First off, physical resist goes down so we can hit them more. This is all physical stuff. And, you know, attack rating and movement speed. Cool, because we're going to be up close to stuff. Going to get Heart of Stone. It gives me free Crushing Blow and attack rating, which is going to be great. And our weapon physical damage is increased by strength. So increasing strength means we'll get Crushing Blow and attack rating, so we won't have to worry too much with dexterity. And I'll get some Tectonic, so it basically lets Earthquake and Shower of Rocks play off of each other and sort of trigger each other. More Shower of Rocks triggering Earthquake. Sorry, Earthquake triggering Shower of Rocks, which it's nice, but yeah. So 3 skills plus the teleport. Down here, though... I'm glad we only have 3 skills because I'm going to be going for a stance. Barbarians have stance. You have Lion, which is basically your glass cannon. Tons of weapon damage, but you get lower physical resist. No, I'm good. Snake stance is very nice. Poison damage and slow. Maybe. No. Physical, this is just pure defense bear stance. Defense, physical resist. I might pop that if something is just kicking my ass, but probably not. Then Eagle Stance just gives you a big boost in regeneration. You pop it on and it regenerates you. So I'll have that maybe as an emergency too. And then this is what we're going for, of course, Wolf Stance. First you get movement speed and Crushing Blow as a base. And then you get attack speed, weapon physical damage, and hit recovery. Hit recovery is going to be insanely important for us. So yes, I might put some of that on our runes, but maybe not. And then finally, we're going to have some wolf companions. These guys pop out and they attack. They don't have health because I am not sure. They're a special summon, so if we get melee mastery, which we are, we can use it. So these guys basically, they're just kind of spirit wolves and they hunt around. They don't have... they're really just debuffers, you'll see in a second, because all these skills down here buff them. So what we got is Hunter's Mark. So this will increase the physical damage that we do with our wolves. So we're going to pop some points in there. That's going to be nice. And then Wolven Guide gives us bonus defense when we're close to the wolf. And cast speed too, but we don't need that. But what we do need is weapon physical damage. So this is basically, it gives the wolf sort of an aura that helps us. This increases elemental damage, and we don't need that because... If you remember in Earthshaker, this heart thing, I can't deal any elemental damage. We are pure physical, and you can do that in this game. Now, as for mastery, as I said, we're getting melee. It's 20% off all sources. Amazing. I'm going to skip all these other things. I'm getting hit recovery from other stuff. I might pop one into Purity. We'll see. I don't need meditation, really. But we're going to be putting points in Tenacity and Endurance. because... Oh, I forgot to go over these skills. Yep. At least I did the pass. These are our other passives that we can get. Ancient Blood, which just increases attack rating. Hooray, because we're not going to do anything with Dexterity. And Max Life. So that's going to work with, is it Tenacity? Endurance. And then down here is Mountain King, which just increases all of our stats, which is very nice. So any plus stats we get, or anything's going to go to there. That's pretty much it, other than the rewards. Now, the reward I'm going to go for, there's... Let's see... It pretty much tells you, well, it doesn't tell you here. This is the one for, it gives you elemental power. We can't really do that. It's a passive. And then this one lowers your block chance. It's more of a shield thing, and we already have, we're not really using poison or anything, so I'm going for Rune Master. It's a very interesting skill. Basically, any single rune you have in any of your equipment, and by the time you get this, you're gonna, probably have jaw runes and other things. It adds max to your resistances. Holy crap, yes. And then it gives you defense bonus per rune. So yeah, we're gonna be maxing that. Alright, equipment. Take a breath. So yeah, just to go over the basics of the basics, we're gonna be starting out getting our resistance up high, pumping up strength. We already have our tiered uniques and stuff. I already explained how to do this, so I just made them myself. Let me just use my gold signet so I can, okay. So starting off, I gave myself Shark and an Axe. It's a nice melee. It's the first melee thing. And then I have the Epicenter boots. I stole Akira's robe. I'm gonna get one soon anyway. Very nice. Rainbow in my belt, Enlightenment. This is all just basic stuff. Combat speed, some drain. It's just, I mean, elemental resist, that's all this is doing. Then I got a Ring of Regard and a Ring of Disengagement that I'm going to pop on now. That we can throw MOs on while we power up. And I haven't figured out what amulet to use. I have this one just for some plus skills. I don't really need it. But it was low level. And then I've got this. Athula's Oracle. The attack speed and the... I don't really need the attack rating, but I don't know. I didn't really have a good amulet for this. And then I have the Scarab of Death, which gives me hit recovery resist and all that. So we'll see what amulet. I have a ton of amulets. I was actually thinking of using Fellblood early because it gives me life drain. I get life based on character, and I get some reanimates to kind of waltz around with. But, I don't really have a good low-level amulet for myself. Fellblood, as you can see, is mostly designed for, a Necromancer. I'm not gonna mince words with that. So we'll see. Okay, so, next up is the actual tiered unique. So, I'm just gonna be a big two-handed axe Earthquake dude, and the only axe that was good for this is the... the Wrathchild. It gives you an insane bonus to Earthquake. I think it goes up to 6. Crushing Blow, slows target. I mean, all this is nice. The mana on melee attack's gonna be great too. And that big bonus to defense starting out. I obviously can't use these until I get the stuff going. And then for the Fang Helm, I just picked attack speed, life stolen, and strength and physical resist. I wasn't trying to go crazy with that. Boots. Yeah, once again, bonus to defense. This is my tiered stuff. Life, mana, attributes, everything Boots should do. The belt I was kind of unsure about. I did kind of... I mainly picked this out from memory because I've looked through the list so much. Wormtongue I just really liked because it gives me that early attack rating. Poison damage doesn't hurt, and that life stolen per hit again. So this is more to make sure I can just pump up strength and a little vitality and not have to worry about dexterity. There's probably a better belt, but... Ooh, I probably have a better belt, but I doubt it right now. And honestly, I can just change it. The other one that I might use is, there's a heavy belt. I might not have it. There's a heavy belt that lets you, I think it casts Shower of Rock on kill, which is interesting. But whatever. Sticking with that. And then we, the breastplate, or the armor was a little hard to pick. This one, physical resistant attributes and defense, and life stolen, and attack speed, and it has a proc. I felt this hit everything I needed. So, going over with the character. Your character is pure physical. You're getting more damage with your a little bit from plus skills, but you're mainly pumping strength. For your defense, you're maxing these as soon as possible, and when you get Rune Master, you're able to make these even higher. You're getting tons of physical defense, physical resist, and tons of defense. So I'm basically, like I said, this is just going to be a smack tank. I'm just going to hit stuff and I'm going to be bulky. That's my theory on this character. For sustain, I have life steal, which is going to be nice. And I also have potions, of course. And the bonus skill for the class skill for the Barbarian just increases my life and defense, which already goes with what I just talked about. And then finally, for MOs, Mystic Orbs, I'm not going to buy any, obviously. For weapons, I'm going to go with weapon physical damage all the way. Enhanced damage, I already get Crushing Blow. We'll see how that goes. And then for everything else, it's going to be bonus defense, enhanced defense, elemental resists, and plus to strength, and whatever else I need. All of my gear uses just strength. I don't have anything that uses dexterity, so that's pretty much my Barbarian build. I'm going to start off putting a few points, get my Earthquake, get my Wolves. I can't get my ultimate stance for a while, so I'll probably be using Lion stance or Snake stance, since it just, like, it's going to be doing damage and slowing, which will be nice. Other than that, I'm skipping all of the other stuff. I did look through all the trees, and I like all the trees. The last Barbarian I made was a Warmonger, which is the throwing thing. I made an overkill. And they changed the skill tree a lot. My favorite thing is they've got these 5 passives in this little tree here. And they're amazing. You can only pick 2, but they're amazing. Most of them are. But sadly, I need to get at least 30 points in the tree to get any of these. I thought about it, but I'm not going to do it. I'm sticking straight to just a bash sword and board. Well, I don't have a board, but just a big old Barbarian tank for the theme. So yeah, there's my build. We'll see how far I can get. I'm not using any crazy uniques or anything. I'm not building towards any uniques or sets that I have, even though I have some. I might pop some rune words, we'll see, but not for a while. Basically, I'm just using those tiered uniques, which are easy to get already, and I've got my stuff, so we'll see what happens. Alright, next episode is going to be me starting out. Probably get maybe to Andariel, we'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!